Hello and welcome in to this general collective tarot and oracle reading. My name is Laura and we are going to get a message today for anyone who feels drawn to this, whether it's the title, it doesn't matter where you are at on the journey, but today we're just going to tap into the energies in and around you. Perhaps we'll see what is shifting in your life, what guidance you might need at this time, whether you are experiencing changes, challenges, a new beginning. Let's ask these cards to help illuminate your path forward. So let's see what the message is that the universe has in store for you today. Okay, milk and honey. Well, this feels pretty good. I also feel with this the energy of a King of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck, we get TikTok. And so I do feel time is of the essence. The TikTok card is a 30 card. And so there is this energy of a Four of Wands. And so what I just heard is speak now or forever hold your peace. And so I kind of feel the time has come for some type of conversation. I don't know if there's been withheld communication, but there's an opportunity here, I think, to learn a lesson. We see the elephant swimming in a bowl of milk and honey. And I just want to say life is about to get very, very sweet. But something about timing, divine timing is at play here. And so what is this message all about, Spirit? What is this divine timing all about? I do feel this is connected to a relationship. I kind of feel this TikTok energy is saying, hey, there's a divine timetable here. And so some things in our life, I got to say, they are preordained and we cannot coerce the universe or divine timing. And so we need to remember everything has a season, everything has a cycle. And I do feel the divine is saying the timing is now to bring forward some type of communication, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. And we always do have to create time for love, right? We got to create time to find it. We got to create time to nurture it. And we have to create time to give and receive it. And so I do feel the clock interesting. The clock energy is pretty interesting because we actually just sprung ahead with the clocks today. And so there is something here, a remembrance of something eternal, whether this is an eternal connection, something connected to the beating of one's heart. And I do feel this is a really good time, an auspicious time, because we need to remember when it comes to love and blessings, they always arrive right on time. And so if this is connected to a relationship, there could be a cycle that needs to come to a close. But I do feel there's a King of Swords energy coming through where their heart's calling needs to be answered. And so this is about letting thoughts and feelings come to the surface that maybe have been repressed. I do feel there could be something here compelling somebody to step outside of their comfort zone. If there's been a masculine energy that has been in some type of escapism cycle or escapism tendencies, I kind of ignoring what's really going on here. There is a connection here that needs to be nourished. And so we got to remember the King of Swords is a very authentic energy and there's only one authentic you. And so there is this energy, I feel, of alignment with truth, alignment to some type of union or path or higher union. And there's going to be an opportunity, I feel, in the message today that is guiding somebody towards their best life, right? Because it doesn't really get any better than the milk and honey. And so somebody here, I also want to say, is getting a taste of their own medicine, or maybe just a taste of what it is that they want. But there needs to be this energy of returning to some type of truth. Feelings, I heard feelings. And if you have been feeling exhausted, maybe there's a need to up your energy levels. I kind of just feel this energy of illumination. It could be connected to purpose, but I do feel a masculine energy here that could be struggling to see the light or choose the light, or even choosing to surrender to spirit. I feel regret. I do feel a sense of regret. And so there's an energy here asking somebody to turn their troubles over to the divine for healing. And that's really what counts right now in this energy, because TikTok is saying the time is now. So let's go a little bit further with some tarot messages and let's dig into this. I'm curious to see if the King of Swords will come out. Well, we got the Knight of Swords. So somebody here knows the time is now. It's act now, think later. The divine really is urging somebody to make a move now. Like, you got to make a move now. The Knight of Swords to the Chariot. So we get Cancer energy. We get air energy again. I do feel somebody here has been struck in with the rods of love. And I think they're rushing in just in time. The time is now for movement forward. The Chariot is a huge indication of some type of success. So you could be a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But I do feel there needs to be some type of conversation, some type of communication. And this is going to lead you right down the pathway to a new beginning. So we get the Ace of Pentacles. We get the Seven of Cups. And we get the Six of Cups. And so there is this energy, I feel, of a potential reconciliation. But there does need to be a release. I do feel some type of withheld communication. There could be a ghosting situation here. I do think there's a need to kind of release addictions as well. There could be self-compulsions here that need to be released, negative compulsions here. But I also feel below these two cards, we do get the Empress. And so we could have a divine feminine here in a state of surrender, somebody that is released perhaps a very heavy emotional burden. There is the birthing of a new cycle here. And there is going to be an opportunity for some type of healing, I feel. Alchemy. I heard the words alchemy. And then we get this King of Cups below that. And then we get the Fool. So I do think there has been a long overdue conversation. Somebody I feel has withheld taking action, has withheld taking that leap of faith. I'm hearing that song Trust Fall by Pink. So there's a need to trust. There's a need to kind of embrace the free fall of the journey connected to love, connected to partnership here, because there is an opportunity, I feel, to manifest ultimate contentment. But what do you need to walk away from? What is it that you need to surrender? There needs to be a release. I almost feel like they've got to act now because the flame is about to go out, connected to some type of union or spiritual partnership. Somebody here, I feel, is in a sense of, I almost want to say nostalgia. Nostalgia, deep emotional reflections. There's a clear indication of a fresh start here. I'm having a hard time talking, so I don't know if somebody's having a hard time finding their words, but I feel this has been a seed that was planted quite some time ago, and there needs to be an offering. I want to say the word offering. With the Seven of Cups to the Six of Cups, I do feel there's some confusion surrounding an illusion of some sort, making it really hard to see a reunion clearly, to see the path forward very clearly. But ultimately, there is a choice here, right? And so the Empress, I want to say the Empress is the true prize here. The Empress is bringing forward a feeling of needing to return. I do feel a need to return to maybe a past connection or situation from the past that does feel very emotionally significant. And I do think there's some past influences here, really, that have hindered somebody's progress forward. So I don't know if somebody in the past had a lot of options. And if you notice on this card, it kind of reminds me of the game Snakes and Ladders. So I don't know if somebody was playing some games here in the past, and now they're getting a major wake-up call because now they're realizing, like, oh my goodness, I got to go back to the past here. And they don't know maybe how to approach this situation because I think somebody might have released and walked away from what could have been wish fulfillment. And maybe they went towards addictions. Maybe there is this energy of, the past calling. I just feel the past keeps calling somebody back and they can't move forward until they go back. And so all of these hidden energies here at the bottom of the deck, I feel, are really showing where somebody's kind of clung to a situation, maybe too tightly to material things or a situation or even emotions that have no longer been serving them. And I do think there's major fear of loss here. Fear of loss of when it's connected to like losing something very important, losing something stable, especially with that Empress card. And so maybe things haven't worked out the way you had hoped for. But I also feel a need to dig a little bit deeper to understand what truly brings you joy. There could be some type of selfishness here where somebody kind of misplaced their priorities. And there's a need to maybe recalibrate intentions before coming forward, aligning with some type of emotional truth. But this Empress energy, I'm very much drawn to the Empress. She is the embodiment of abundance, self-love. She's a very nurturing energy. And so there is a need to focus on growth, fertility, and inner power, because we all can manifest our true desires, right? And so the Fool energy here on the bottom of the deck, the Temperance, the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. This is pretty loud. This really is pretty loud. And I do feel this represents faith, right? Emotional mastery, moving on from something that's been very unbalanced. The Fool is saying, hey, you got to trust the unknown, because it is leading you towards a union of some sort. And so there is a need to stay grounded. There is a need, I want to say, to lead with love, right? The Empress leads with love. And so what is it that you need to leave behind that is no longer serving you? Because I think right now the energies are saying, speak up, take action now, have the courage to walk away from something that isn't serving you. Trust that balance and wisdom will bring you forward. I do feel there's a lot of hidden potential here connected to this King of Cups. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there's an emphasis, I want to say, on emotional maturity and patience. And so I do feel there's somebody here getting ready to make a decision that's aligned with their true self. It very well could be a Pisces. I noticed the fish on the card. But I do think this is going to require a release in order to be able to fully move forward. So where is this leading somebody? Where is this leading somebody's heart and soul? Because I do think the heart and soul needs to lead the way. So we got a little bit of a fallout, but it is leading towards healing. We get the Star card. On the bottom of the deck, we do get the High Priestess. So that's pretty interesting. I feel this energy of synergy. And so somebody, I think, is being guided spiritually to some type of connection where there is an eternal etheric cord linking two people together from the higher power, from the cosmos. There is an eternal connection here. And the High Priestess is a reminder to trust in the divine flow, to have faith that everything is unfolding as it should be. There's a deep inner knowing here, I feel, of a very mysterious spiritual connection. So look within. Trust your intuition, because when we connect deeply to the soul's guidance and we take that time to step away from distractions and embrace the quiet wisdom that lies beneath the surface, then we can move forward with faith, right? These energies really are guiding somebody here towards their dreams. There's a need to align to the higher self. We did get this little fallout of cards. So we got the Nine of Coins to the Ace of Swords. And so there is some type of truth coming to light that's been blocked. There is definitely some type of truth that's coming to light that's been blocked. And this is definitely connected to a counterpart situation, because then we get the Emperor to the Two of Wands to the Page of Wands. And so there is an energy of an offer coming. Without a doubt, there is an offer coming. And I do feel there could be a masculine here spiraling. I do feel somebody here is definitely spiraling because they have been ignoring the signs. If we see this Two of Swords, we've got spirit hounding somebody to get out of some type of entanglement. And this Nine of Pentacles is a clear indication of a pre-Empress energy. And I do feel the Empress is likely very much single. And so there's some truth coming to light that was hidden. Without a doubt, there is some truth coming to light that was hidden. And we've got this Emperor here, I think, all done playing games. We see the chess now. So somebody has gone through a period of emotional maturity, and they are contemplating taking action towards this Empress, towards this path that I feel is towards the highest good. And I do feel there is somebody here about to take charge of a situation. There's an energy of authority. There's an energy of stability. And I do feel decisiveness, right? When we take the Two to the Page, we kind of do have a Three of Wands here. And so something is telling me that there is a masculine here stepping into their full power. There's a masculine here taking control of their destiny, creating structure in their life. They are about to make a bold decision and step into the future with confidence. That's what I'm feeling. It is an energy of acting now, having clear vision for what lies ahead. And I do think being strategic, I do feel there is a brand new beginning here. There is a fresh start. There is a clear indication of a fresh start here. And I do feel with all of these energies combined, there is the unblocking of some type of truth, stepping forward with confidence. If this masculine has been hesitating about a new beginning, I do think they are being called to take action and to move forward with courage, to take aligned action towards their higher purpose, towards some type of divine union. I do feel somebody here is unblocking the next stage of their journey, and they are stepping into their power. They are following their passion with strength, vision, and creativity. And so somebody is about to take that first step into the future that they've been envisioning. And I do believe it is connected to a counterpart situation. Ultimately, I feel this is a message of full integration. Two people that are meant to come together, coming together. I do feel there's like a fresh spark. There is this energy that really reflects divine counterpart union coming through. And I do feel both parties in this energy reading are getting ready to express their truth. So I just feel it's time for bold action. This is a message of hope. This is a message about coming together, maybe after a very long separation, after two people have gone through individual growth. There's a coming together in wholeness. There is an energy of divine union that is ready to manifest as both partners step forward with clarity, passion, and purpose. And so ultimately, I think the horizon holds a new chapter for you and your twin flame. One of unity, one of clarity, and one of creation. And that's what I got for a message today.